And I want to remind you people on this platform, any one of you, if he gets into trouble, don't finger point that what has caused that trouble. It is Paul Biya. It is not that person. It is Paul Biya who has got the problem now. Because constitutionalism is closed down. If the constitution, which is the main door, is closed down, you don't rule out another form of constitutionalism of entering through a ventilator. If you close me the door of the church, and the God is for all of us, I must find a way to go to the altar. So therefore, most of you who are here, please, I beg you, don't hate each other. Don't undermine each other. Don't try to accuse each other to these white people. We made mistakes in these 40 years. My friends have lost lives. Some of them who never listened to Matsanga are not here today. Some of them who looked for money, quick money, they went back to Uganda. Where are they? They are gone. And Matsanga is still here, who refused every form of money, any form of bribery. I refused. Because I had a principle. I had a principle. And that is what I sat on. Coming to the subject of today, I have bundles and bundles of material here, which I'll go through with you. Sometime last year, two gentlemen, and I want to take this opportunity to thank them. There's one gentleman here called, I can't see him. If you know the man who has been following me, even when I closed one television, he followed me. Joyce, where are you? If you are here, you are listening. Joyce Mbaya, not Mbaya, has been following me, but there's one who has been very keen. But that is, he will come up later on. I'll Google his name and I bring you the details. Two gentlemen, namely Ambassador Foso and the elder and the Bishop Ayuk Taku. Ayuk Taku Bishop has gone through a lot in Nigeria, exiled in Nigeria, but while in Nigeria, he never kept, there is no day he ever stopped praying for me on my WhatsApp. Every day I wake up, he say, have you woken up? Pray. One day you must help us. Thank you very much, Bishop Ayuk Taku. And thank you very much, Ambassador Foso. You know him, all of you. You know who Ambassador Foso is, who is in the US, in Maryland. There is another gentleman by name Charles Taku, my lawyer, whom we have worked with. I'm going to explain to you how he came to be in my life, to encourage me. For what he did for me is what I'm doing for you now. So those two gentlemen, sometime in November, early November, they said, please, our people are dying. I told them, no, these people are so many divided, so much divided. I don't want to get involved in this again. The bishop and Ambassador Ambassador Foso said, please, we're a different category of people. We are not them. We are mature. David, go ahead. Help us. I said, I know the chief prosecutor of International Criminal Court. I know him personally. Personally, we have been together in a struggle towards the removal of William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta, and Ocampo 6, Pierre Bemba, Bashir, Saif Gaddafi, Babuko. This is the Matsanga you heard about, who opposed the ICC. By then, the chief prosecutor, the current one, was a lawyer like us. And we are giving him a lot of research in order for him to win those cases. I know Karim Khan. Karim Khan can't say, who is this? I said, okay, let me sit down. I looked at the evidence. I looked at the killings. What is taking place? This thing, I said, this thing that I left started in 2016. Oh, it is still going on. The killings are too much now. It has gone beyond. Nobody is talking. The world is silent. Mr. Paul Obier is still moving. But before that, I don't want you to lose this mark. Note it down. I went to the Old Bailey in London. My papers are in here. I went to the Old Bailey in London. I made a request of a summons that should Mr. Paul Obier ever come to the United Kingdom for medical treatment, Judge, your lordship, in the constitutional chambers of the Old Bailey, I said, please help me. Call him to tell us why human rights are being abused. Not warrant of arrest, just a summons, like the summons that brought Pinochet. I used the Pinochet law, the law that captured Pinochet while he was in London to see Margaret Thatcher. I wrote my English and submitted to the judge. The judge certified it as urgent and gave copies. I supplied physically. I'd say I did not want to leave it, a copy to Cameroonian embassy. At the reception, I went away. I supply another copy to Patricia Scotland. I gave them, I said, should this man ever walk around here for medical treatment, since he denies others medical treatment in Cameroon, please call him to come and explain us from his Charing Cross Hospital. Let's put handcuffs on this guy. This guy, from that day, he will never come to the United Kingdom. And I want to pray, Mr. Paul Obier, I know your intelligence officers, some are here. Tell him, Matsanga wants to give you a free ticket to fly to the United Kingdom. This Matsanga who is talking, let me remove the glasses so that he can see me properly. That I want to give you a ticket. You fly to the United Kingdom, land Heathrow Airport, sir. And see whether you'll come back to your own day. That's it. That's how bad it is now. See whether you'll come back to your own day. That's my challenge. Tell him that that guy does not have money, but he will look for a ticket, of course, a business class, or he has got his insurance for ambulance. Let's land to Heathrow Airport. You will be able to tell the court. It's already there waiting. That's why the guy goes to your Switzerland, Paris, and maybe soon he'll be going like a Tinubu to Paris and Saudi Arabia. The same I've done to Buhari. Mr. Buhari, the last you came that was the last time. I have warned you. Don't tell me I did not tell you. I don't want to inconvenience you with your own councils, white councils. I don't want. Don't come there because I'll get you. You abducted Namdi Khan, took him. You have never told us why you abducted him. You left people in Kwagama State. So you have a case to answer with me, with several of us, and several of us pro bono lawyers waiting for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to go and ask Karim Khan not to sit in Washington, D.C., not to sit in Washington, D.C. and write papers, not to sit in London and write, not to sit in Nairobi and write. I decided to enter Hague myself, booked my hotel with my money in the Sheraton Hotel in The Hague with my evidence that I had collected. And I said, Mr. Prosecutor, I'm around. I want to file. And Mr. Prosecutor, I want to file, but there is one condition of my filing these documents. If you don't start investigating Mr. Paul Biya, I give you just a month. I will come to the Old Bailey. Again, you're a British national holding a British passport. You got this job as a British. I'm going to go to the same constitutional court to ask them that there is a British national who got a job in international agency and he abates genocide, crimes against humanity, defilement, rape, and the war crimes against some citizens in the world. So, Mr. Karim, you lose your job. And then you will come back home in London to answer those charges. So you are my friend. Don't say I did not tell you. I put in my application. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the proof of the application. If you don't have this logo, it generated out of the system. Forget about the letter that people are showing. The letter, I have got the letters. I don't want, I'm not here to fight anybody. I'm not fighting Mr. Sako. And I wish Mr. Sako listen to me. I'm your elder. I'm older than you, Mr. Sako. Come and apologize to me. Talk to me. Don't you call me a broadcaster? Are you my, I don't want to say bad things. I'm an elder. You called me a broadcaster. That a broadcaster in Kenya, me, the one who taught you how to make that radio and the television, and you call me a broadcaster. That thing annoyed me. But I've forgiven you because today is unity. I want to bring unity of purpose here. We don't want unity, that or disunity that will cause problems. I want all of you to be united. Your application of Mr. Saku was in 2020, 2018. And the professor, there's another professor from Lesotho who is on this platform. Your applications, I will tell you the technicality, and from today learn why your applications are thrown out. I'm a senior person at this law. The moment you make an application to the ICC, never add anything to code a territory. We have lost our territory. No ICC official will touch that application. Mr. Sako, President Sako, and other people, please listen to me. Revise your way of making your applications. Don't put territory, mix it with crime. You must apply only for crime. Human rights abuses, no territory English mixed with an application to the ICC. That's why your ICC has not been able. You have documents. Mr. Fatou, Madame Fatou Basuda from Gambia, the time you filed them, she threw them in a bin and flew to Yaoundé. She got her money. She was paid, I don't know how much millions. She never proceeded with your application. Records have been there, but for 4 years, surely, didn't you write to find out why for 4 years this thing is not working? Me, I went in with my application and I triggered what is taking place today. Everything is here. I did not go specifically I went with 4 applications. And I want to tell you the truth.